Boy, this is so lovely to be back with my friends, and it's been too long, and it's just the times. This is a very busy time of year, and then my husband and I both had bad colds, and we're just kind of suffering through that. But it fills my heart when I can reach out to so many people that just a few words to say that um, it's important that we keep our connections going. And people have complaints about Facebook and computers in general. And yet, that ability to hear someone else and hear their words is there. And I'm grateful for that. So, um, haven't heard from anyone as to something they'd like to hear. So, I'd like to talk a little bit about something that may sound strange. You've heard me talk about the importance of living in the moment, and that's what you have this moment. And yet, I also talk about the fact that all things are impermanent and they go together because I accept the fact that whatever it is I'm going through, no matter how painful, isn't going to last. People will say, this too shall pass. When you live in the moment, it's easier to grasp that because you know that the pain that you're going through at this moment is just temporary. And the sad part is, of course, that a happy moment you're going through also isn't going to last because that's life. We're never in the same place. And the ups and downs and the struggles that we go through are all part of this wonderful growing process. And it's amazing. I'm on in years and I've been growing for quite a while and I'm still making changes. It requires me to be honest with myself so that I can identify what it is that's causing me anguish. That the sufferings I have, the emotional sufferings especially, are of my own making, not necessarily the event, but my reaction. So that if my reaction can bring clarity, so that I can see what I need to do to be free from that emotional pain. It is something that needs to be a part of my everyday life. It isn't something I do when things aren't going my way. It has to be for me a habit. And habits only happen when you do them over and over and over again. I have some I've been working on for many years I can't grasp yet. And I have a tendency when I'm cooking to put whatever utensil I'm using somewhere. Try designating a plate to put spoon on. I have a special little holder to put things on. I never use them. They go behind me, they go on this side, and then I spend periods of time searching for it while I'm cooking. Now, this is something I've done forever. I really want to change it because it wastes an awful lot of time and it frustrates me. But until I can make myself do it again and again and again, it's going to remain one of those little blips in life that happen. So until I was able to look and see what it was that I was doing this instead of getting frustrated or angry, I didn't have any chance of changing it, but I do now. So I'm going to work on that. That's going to be my New Year's resolution. There are other things we do in life again and again that we wish we could change. Sometimes it's a relationship with a parent, with a significant other, or our kids, young and old. And it isn't something that I could say, well, if you read this book, you're going to find the answer. This is where the answer is, and this is what you need to do. I can't do that. First of all, because your relationship with whoever it is that you're struggling is personal. And it comes from years of building of little insignificant difficulties, challenges. Sometimes it comes from the fact that we think we have all the answers. After all, we're the adult. We don't have all the answers. I don't want them all. I want to know there's more to learn. So that's how I enter into any squabble that I might be going through. I remember when my son went off after high school and went off with some friends in a converted school bus and went off to Montana, out west, and off he went. My oldest son was not happy with me, and he didn't talk to me for almost a year because I shouldn't have let him go. Now, I wanted him to go and know that I would be here if he needed me, that he could call my husband and I, and we would be here to listen to it, to see if we could help in any way. If I had objected to his going, I stood a chance of losing that connection. So it's a matter of trusting that people make their own decision. And of course, when a young person gets in their teens, they're definitely going to make their own choices. I have never been sorry since he met his now his future wife. It wouldn't have happened if I had said, "No, you can't go." At least he wouldn't have come back with a smile and be able to introduce her and look at his life as okay. So we need to make changes, and nobody can tell you necessarily what it should be. There are several ways that you can find that answer to what it is that's holding you back from growing or moving on from a situation, making the decisions that are painful. Do I change a job? Do I change a relationship? And it comes from the fact that you can accept the fact you have no control over anyone else but yourself. And even that sometimes is dependent on the people around you or your circumstances. So it requires self honesty, self awareness, and the ability to know it's okay to make a mistake. I used to say to people, your choices are not written in blood. You can change them. We have so many opportunities in life, and we never know what it's going to be. The paths are all there. Which way are we going? For me, the best path is always one that can I be the most helpful? Is it kind? Is it compassionate? When to be quiet? When to say nothing? When to sit with whatever it is that's going on? If it's painful, you do need to sit with it and you have to acknowledge it and do the things that bring you peace of mind. I found that through meditation. I find that through sharing that with other people. I love it when people ask, what would you do? You know, not that what I would do would work with you. I can't tell you that. But the more opportunities you can see, the easier it is to make a choice. Now, holidays are coming up. I'm not crazy about winter at all. And I can't say it's my age because I never really was crazy about winter. To me, it was lonely, a lonely time. So I'm not looking forward to the next couple months in that way. But what I've done is set myself goals for this winter time. I am trying to go through old photographs and what things to discard, things that I have duplicates of. I'm trying so hard to find a sense of organization I don't have. Can I do it? I don't know, but I'm sure I'm gonna try. And when I come back through the winter months and I get back to spring and flowers and green grass, I'll just paint some more, which I do every day, and reach out to say to people, I am here for any reason. Conversation, to listen. I'm a pretty good listener, as long as I don't feel too quick to put my 2 cents in, and I work on that too. I hope the holidays are great for you, that you're with people that you care about. And if you're not, find something that's pleasurable and do it. Do something for yourself. Changes that we do can't be for anyone else, they have to be for us. We have to live with ourselves more than we have to with other people. And if you have to say, this is my boundary today, I'm not going to spend time with this particular person because they make me feel down or they put me down, then you have to accept that's a good choice. Listening to other people and their opinions of us, not the way to live a happy life. Yeah. I take suggestions. That's important. I'm willing to try, and I'm also willing to say, I think I'll do it my way. Thank you. I hope you enjoy the snow when it comes, and I hope you enjoy being grateful for all the good things you have. And if you wake up in the morning and you know you're awake and you're alive another day, be grateful. And I love you all. Thank you.